out-the-box branding, where I help small churches and ministries navigate these digital streets. Okay, so today I just wanted to do a quick tutorial. I was playing around in Canva and I said, let me just do a quick tutorial on lower thirds, designing your own lower third. If you have a video presentation or a live stream and you need to add lower third to your video, you can do it. You can do it yourself through Canva. And so I just want to show you how to do that real quick. Go to Canva home screen. Oh, this is what lower thirds looks like. It's usually the name. You might have your church's logo here, and it's at the lower part of the screen. That's why it's lower thirds. All right. So once you hit Canva, you're going to hit Create Design, and it'll bring this window up here. Your measurements, you need 1920 by 1080, and you just hit Create Design. So on our next screen, we're going to bring up a little blank template, and this is where we will start to design our lower third. So you're just going to go to Elements, and you're just going to start designing. So whatever your church brand is, design around that. If you have a certain style you want to use that. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to give you an idea of what you can do, okay? So I've already started something here. I'm going to use shapes for my background. So if this was blank, you would just type in shapes. It's already an element, and it will bring this up. I'm going to use this square here, and we're going to duplicate that, okay? And the cool thing about this, you just play around with it. Play around with it till you get what you want, that if it matches your church brand or not, okay? And I'm going to duplicate one more. I've seen this particular design, probably not like this, but I've seen this on Instagram. And I said, oh, let me try to recreate that. It's cool. So that's all I'm going to do for my little background. And we're going to bring the transparency down. So that's your transparency. We're going to bring that down to about 40. I'm going to do about 40. Okay. And when you click this one, you're going to do the same for all of those, okay? And make it 40. And last one. Okay, so after you finish with that part, the next would be to put an overlay over this part, kind of like a text box. Now you can use, like I said, anything you like that matches your church's brand. You just go back to Elements, and as you can see, it'll bring up graphic photos. I wouldn't use photos. You need something like a blank background. And I typed this in. I typed in Grainy Texture and clicked on graphics, and it brought this particular one up. And you know, remember, you use your brand colors, your church's colors, and you just play around with it. You measure it down to get to the size you want. And so remember, a name is going to go in here, so you don't want it too thin. You need it just right, wide enough, and you can make it as long or as short, but I wouldn't do short. I would do a little long. I'm going to keep it right here. Okay. I'll make it a little wider. But yeah, just play around with it. And we're also going to bring this, it's a little bit too dark, so just bring the transparency down. We'll take it down to about, see, it's too light. You see that? So don't go too light. We're going to go to about 90. Yeah, let's do about 90. 89, 90. Yeah, that's good. So the next part you want to do, you want to get your text in there, okay? So you just go over here to text. And these are my fonts for my brand, but you will already have your font. So we're just going to add, oh, I can't see, but I don't need it that big. So we're going to add here, and you can change your font here, okay? So we're going to use something a little bold so we can see, so your girl can see, because I am blind as a bat. Okay, so we're going to make it a little bigger. And we're just going to move it over. Okay, right here. And I'm not sure why he's still loading. But this is where, go ahead and put this in. There we go. So we're going to just delete that. We're going to type in guest speaker just for the sake of the video. So this is where the name would go. And you can make it as big so people can see at home or on their phones. And you also you could change the color of the, there we go. So you can change the color, whatever your brand, your church's brand colors are. It's just easy switch there. So once you got it to where you want, you can flip it around if you want to do a little funky. I don't know. No, just flip it around. You can flip this whole thing around. So after you get where you want, you like it, you say, okay, that's cool. So you're going to go to these three dots. You're going to hit download. It's already in the file type that you need, PNG. That's the suggested file type. That's what you need. But you click transparent background. You don't want to forget the transparent background. If you don't download with the transparent background, it will download this entire thing, and that's not what you want. So you just want the design you just did. So you click transparent background, and then you click download, and it will download to your file folder. Then after you download, you're able to use it with any video presentation software that you are using, or your live stream software that you are using. Okay, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below, and I'm going to also check the description box. I'm going to put the steps that I just went through. I'm going to put them down there in the description box, along with a couple of tips too. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, where I'll be posting video content for small churches and ministries about navigating through this digital streets. All right, talk to you soon.